Here we are still at Starbucks on Mass Ave here between Port and Harvard Square. This is King Henry VI Part 1, Act 3, Scene 2. Pushing forward here. Enter Joan Puzzle, disguised as a poor peasant, with 4 soldiers with sacks upon their backs. These are the city gates, the gates of ruin, through which our policy must make a breach. Take heed, be wary how you place your words. Talk like the vulgar sort of market men that come to gather money for their corn. If we have entrance, as I hope we shall, and that we find the slothful watch but weak, I'll by a sign give notice to our friends that Charles the Dolphin may encounter them. Our sacks shall be a mean to sack the city, and we be lords and rulers over ruin. Therefore, we'll knock. Qui est là? Ce sont les pauvres gens de France. Poor market folks that come to sell their corn. Enter, go in. The market bell is rung. Now, ruin, I'll shake thy bulwarks to the ground. Exit into the town. Enter Charles the Bastard, Alençon, and Rognier. Saint Denis bless this happy stratagem. Once again we'll sleep secure in ruin. Here enter Puzzle and her practices. Now she is there, how will she specify? Here is the best and safest passage in. Well, by thrusting out a torch from yonder tower, which once discerned shows that her meaning is, no way for that, for weakness, which she entered. Enter Joan Puzzle on the top, thrusting out a torch, burning. Some foreshadowing here. Behold, this is the happy wedding torch that joineth ruin unto her countrymen, but burning fatal to the Talbotites. See, noble Charles, the beacon of our friend. The burning torch in yonder turret stands. Now shine it like a comet of revenge, a prophet to the fall of all our foes. Defer no time, delays have dangerous ends. Enter and cry the Dolphin presently, and then do execution on the watch. Alarm and exunt into the town. An alarm? To Talbot in an excursion. France, thou shalt rue this treason with thy tears, if Talbot but survive thy treachery. Puzzle, that witch, that damned sorceress, hath wrought this hellish mischief unawares, that hardly we escaped the pride of France. Exit, an alarm, excursions. Enter Bedford, brought in sick in a chair by 2 attendants. Enter Talbot and Burgundy within. Within, Joan Puzzle, Charles the Bastard, and Rognier on the walls. Good morrow, gallants. Want ye corn for bread? I think the Duke of Burgundy will fast before he'll buy again at such a rate. 'Twas full of Darnell. 'Twas full of Darnell. Do you like the taste? Scoff on, vile fiend and shameless courtesan. I trust ere long to choke thee with thine own, and make thee curse the harvest of that corn. Your grace may starve, perhaps before that time. We'll let no words but deeds revenge this treason. What will you do, good greybeard? Break a lance, and run a tilt at death within a chair? Foul fiend of France and hag of all despite. Encompassed with thy lustful paramours, becomes it thee to taunt his valiant age, and twit with cowardice a man half dead? Damsel, I'll have a bout with you again, or else let Talbot perish with his shame. Are ye so hot, sir? Yet, Puzzle, hold thy peace. If Talbot do but thunder, rain will follow. The English whisper together in council. God speed the Parliament. Who shall be the speaker? Dare ye come forth and meet us in the field? Be like your lordship takes us then for fools, to try if that our own be ours or no. I speak not to that railing Hecate, but unto thee, Alençon, and the rest. Will ye, like soldiers, come and fight it out? Seigneur, no. Seigneur, hang. Base muleteers of France. Like peasant footboys do they keep the walls and dare not take up arms like gentlemen. Away, captains. Let's get us from the walls, for Talbot means no goodness by his looks. Goodbye, my lord. We came to tell you that we are here. Goodbye, my lord. We came but to tell you that we are here. Exempt from the walls. And there will we be too, ere it be long, or else reproach be Talbot's greatest fame. Vow, Burgundy, by honor of thy house, pricked on by public wrongs sustained in France, either to get to town again, or die. And I, as sure as English Henry lives, and as his father here was conqueror, as sure as in this late betrayed town, great Coeur de Lion's heart was buried, so sure I swear to get the town, or die. My vows are equal partners with thy vows. But ere we go regard this dying prince, the valiant Duke of Bedford, come, my lord. But ere we go regard this dying prince, but ere we go regard this dying prince, the valiant Duke of Bedford, come, my lord. We will bestow you in some better place, fitter for sickness and for crazy age. Lord Talbot, do not so dishonor me. Here will I sit, before the walls of ruin, and will be partner of your weal or woe. Courageous Bedford, let us not persuade you, not to be gone from hence, for once I read that stout Pendragon in his litter sick came to the field and vanquished his foes. Methinks I should revive the soldiers' hearts, because I ever found them as myself. Undaunted spirit in a dying breast, then be it so. Heavens keep old Bedford safe. And now no more ado, brave Burgundy, but gather we our forces out of hand and set upon our boasting enemy. Exeunt all but Bedford into attendance. An alarm, excursions, enter John Fastolf and a captain. Whither away, Sir John Fastolf, in such haste? Whither away, to save myself by flight? We are like to have the overthrow again. What, would you fly and leave Lord Talbot? Aye, all the Talbots in the world to save my life. Cowardly knight, ill fortune follow thee. Retreat, excursions. Joan Puzel, Alençon, and Charles, enter and fly. Now, quiet soul, depart when heaven please. For I have seen our enemies overthrow. What is the trust or strength of foolish man? They that of late were daring with their scoffs are glad and fain by flight to save themselves. Bedford dies, and is carried in by two in his chair. An alarm, another alarm. Enter Talbot, Burgundy, and the rest. Lost and recovered again in a day. This is a double honor, Burgundy. The heavens have glory for this victory. Warlike and martial Talbot, Burgundy enshrines thee in his heart, and there erects thy noble deeds as valor's monuments. Thanks, gentle Duke, but where is Puzel now? I think her old familiar is asleep. Now where's the bastard's braves and Charles his gleeks? What, all amort? Ruin hangs her head for grief that such a valiant company are fled. Now will we take some order in the town, placing therein some expert officers, and then depart to Paris to the king, for there young Henry with his nobles lie. What wills Lord Talbot pleases Burgundy. But yet before we go, let's not forget the noble Duke of Bedford, late deceased, but see his exequies fulfilled in ruin. A braver soldier never couched lance, a gentler heart did never sway in court, but kings and mightiest potentates must die, for that's the end of human misery. Oh, kind of turns up there at the end. It's an optimistic play.